Catholic bishop in Puerto Rico says his removal by Pope Francis is totally unjust. A Catholic bishop in Puerto Rico described his removal from office by Pope Francis on Wednesday as totally unjust. Bishop Daniel Fernandez Torres, who has led the Diocese of Arecibo since 2010, said he had been asked to resign because he had not been obedient to the Pope, nor had I been in sufficient communion with my brother bishops of Puerto Rico. The Holy See Press Office announced on March 9 that the Pope had relieved the 57-year-old bishop of the pastoral care of his diocese. The Vatican did not give a reason for the Pope's decision. Pope Francis appointed Bishop Alvaro Carrada del Rio, S.J., Bishop Emeritus of Mayagüez, as Apostolic Administrator of the diocese in the north of the island of Puerto Rico, an unincorporated territory of the United States. In a March 9 declaration, published on the diocesan website, Fernandez Torres strongly objected to his removal. He said, "I deeply regret that in the Church where mercy is so much preached, in practice some lack a minimum sense of justice. No process has been made against me, nor have I been formally accused of anything, and simply one day the apostolic delegate, the Pope's representative in Puerto Rico, verbally communicated to me that Rome was asking me to resign. A successor of the apostles is now being replaced without even undertaking what would be a due canonical process to remove a parish priest." He went on, "I was informed that I had committed no crime, but that I supposedly had not been obedient to the Pope, nor had I been in sufficient communion with my brother bishops of Puerto Rico. It was suggested to me that if I resigned from the diocese I would remain at the service of the Church in case at some time I was needed in some other position, an offer that in fact proves my innocence." The news agency said that the bishop had clashed with other bishops in Puerto Rico, a Caribbean island with 6 dioceses. The news agency said that the case of Fernandez Torres recalled that of the Paraguayan Bishop Rogelio Livieres Plano, who was removed from office by Pope Francis on September 25, 2014. Livieres Plano had overseen a thriving seminary in his diocese Ciudad del Este. He was dismissed after an apostolic visit amid accusations of a lack of collegiality. The bishop was also criticized for his handling of the case of a priest who had served as vicar general until shortly before the visitation. The priest had faced allegations of sexual impropriety, which he denied. He decried what he said was an attempt to impose ideological uniformity on Paraguay's bishops using the euphemism of collegiality. The bishop, who was ordained a priest of Opus Dei, died on August 14, 2015, due to a liver condition.